So we are at GrandFarms, a little event derby in Vaughan, Washington, and we are only 1 week away from leaving for Lexington, Kentucky for the Mustang Classic competition. So this is our final outing before we head out, and we really just want to see how the Mustangs do. So Dazzle's coming in first to the arena, and you can see there's lots of bright colors. Lots of scary new jumps that she's never seen before. And I was so pleased with how confident she's being. She's being very rideable, approaching all the jumps really nice. This is a really big, scary environment. The jumps are really close together, so there's some tight turns, some scary things along the outside of the arena. And she was just so brave and rideable for the entire course here. Had some really good distances, also some silly ones, but really just showed how confident she was. Went into this little two-stride pretty nice. Got a little wiggly there, but she was just jumping really well. This gave me a lot of confidence before we headed out for the Classic, just knowing that she could go into a brand new arena and go through her course really nice and confident and calm, relaxed and brave. And that was perfect. So I was super pleased with that round. Great way to head off to the Kentucky. So next, Moondance went in, and Moondance has been a little bit more difficult. So she's only had about 3 months of riding due to her abscess, and she's also just very young and green still, and she lacks a lot of confidence. So I've been bringing her along because she has some really nice moments, but she also struggles a lot with confidence. And you can see here, she was just kind of looking at the stuff around the outside. She doesn't really like to lock on to jumps. She has to really look at them. And so my goal is just give her lots of confidence, lots of pets. Tell her that she's doing an amazing job. She jumps really nicely at home. We jumped up to 2.6, 2.9 without issues. But in new situations, she can get pretty overwhelmed. And all the new jumps can be really scary. So we're just kind of bringing her along, giving her lots, encouraging her to go out forwards, lots of praise whenever she jumps. I'm just letting her trot around, get used to them. This is just letting her see everything. So yeah, she just got pretty overwhelmed in this environment. So we're just going to give her a nice confident ride. Lots of pets here. She's doing so well. She's just a little 5-year-old. Just bringing her around. And so this is just giving her some good experiences, letting her see all these brightly colored poles, a bunch of new jumps. That's the nice thing about schooling shows, is that you can school them around. No big deal. We're going to come around. She actually takes this one from a canter, which she did really well. A little bump there, but no issues. And coming along to his very last jump, which was so scary because it was black and white. And she was so good. So put in a really nice round for her. We did decide that to not bring her to Lexington. She just isn't quite confident enough yet. So it'll just be Dazzle coming. But I still think she's going to turn out to be an awesome event horse. She just needs a little bit more time. So now we're heading on over to the cross-country portion. You can see I'm on Dazzle. Marissa, who is my awesome sister, has been helping get Moondance over to the cross-country course for me. And then Dazzle went right on into the cross-country portion, and it was super wet and had a lot of fun different jumps, but Dazzle was just awesome. So I opted to keep Dazzle at a trot. The ground was really, really slick and wet, and I really just wanted her to be confident to each and every fence, but didn't want to risk any silly distances and slip out. So I let her canter away, but had her trot in, which she wasn't too pleased about. She really wanted to canter to all the jumps, which I was happy with. She was super confident, didn't look at anything, really just locked on to each and every element, and put in just a splendid round. You can see here she was protesting my half halts. She is ready to rock and roll. And this was a super fun course. It was all through the woods. Had some fun hills. You can see she's cantering out through here. Coming down this hill. There was a jump behind that tree there, which she didn't even look at. She's just jumping really nice today. And then we get to kind of come up this hill take that jump. She's being super rideable, very soft. Gonna kind of weave through the woods in here. There's jumps all around. And again, this was in prep for the Classic, which we'll be leaving for in a week. And she just showed that she was really ready for that environment. There you can see like there's trucks and stuff driving around. There was blue water here. She kind of had to look at. It was like bright teal. It had some dye in it. And she trotted right on through. Then there was a jump coming right on the outside of it there. Didn't even look at. And super rideable, super brave. Took her another jump right there. Coming down the hill again. You can see she's very put off that I'm not letting her canter more. She was ready to go. Took that last little jump. And she was done. So really nice course there. Super brave. Really showed that she is ready for Kentucky. So I went ahead and took Moondance through just to give her some more fun life experiences. So, and again, we're just going to trot everything with this mare, keeping her straight, giving her lots of encouragement, lots of praise. She can break to a walk before the jumps, but I just want her, because these are very small, so she can step over them like a trail obstacle. So we're just going to keep her coming around, keep her trotting. You can see she really wasn't interested in moving out or forward. She's kind of overwhelmed by all the different jumps and in the environment. So we're just going to keep her forward, give her lots of encouragement, encourage her to trot up to each of these jumps. She's doing a great job here, so she kind of has to look at that one in the woods. So we're just going to let her come forwards, take a quick look at it. And then she moved on out. And so we're just going to let her kind of cruise around here. This was just a schooler. Like I said, we decided that she is going to be one that needs a little bit more time. Wasn't quite ready for the Classic competition. But she has so much potential. And I am super excited to see where she goes.